Hey, what's up? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to another video, another video, another video. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mikkel. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and turn on notifications. I hope everyone is having I hope everyone is having a elevating day. I'm also having a elevating day. I'm going to talk about when you measure someone, measure them right. And this is a important life lesson. I might start a series of videos where I talk about important life lessons. Okay, so in the movie A Raisin in the Sun, I love the movie with Sidney Poitier and Ruby D is in it, and it was written by Lorraine Hansberry. Okay, so let's get straight to the point. Okay, so in the play of A Raisin in the Sun, a Sidney Poitier character, which is Walter Lee, he just got scammed out of $10,000 from his father's life insurance policy. He got scammed, swindled, and tricked out of. He got scammed, swindled, and tricked out of his $10,000 from his father's life insurance policy. He got scammed by the scam artist man named Willie. Willie told him that they need money to invest in a liquor business. But Willie was a scam artist. And things, contracts of this business, they didn't go to place. They just took this man's word. Walter Lee and another man named Bubble, never occurred to name Bubba or something like that. They just trusted Willie and gave him all of their money. There were two uneducated men. Okay, so Bubba told him that Bubba came past the house and told Walter Lee that Willie never showed up. Willie skipped town with their money. So Walter Lee had to face his family, his mother, sister, and his wife. He had to face them and tell them that he lost the money. He lost the money. His mother already took out $3,500 and she got a house. She bought a house. But she had the rest of Walter Lee, which was $6,500. Walter Lee lost all the $6,500. So they were mad and upset with him. But his sister, Benita, she was mad at him because his mother told her to put $3,000 in the bank for his sister college. Benita was trying to be a doctor, and the mother told Walter Lee, go to the bank and put $3,000 up for your sister. She told him to put up $3,000 for his sister college fund. And Walter Lee did not do it. He never went to the bank and did it. He took all the money and just gave it to Willie, hoping to invest in a liquor business, a liquor store business. So his mother and wife was all mad with him, but his sister was real mad because She felt like he just gave up her dream of becoming a doctor. He wasted and lost a part of the money for her college fund. So she felt like it took her dream away of becoming a doctor. And she was so mad with him that she was like, there's nothing left to love. And the mother told her that there is always something left to love. Her mother told her. And when I heard these lines, I heard the mother say this in the play, it touched my soul. She told her daughter, don't give up on someone. She was telling her. She told her that the time to love someone the most is when they're down and can't believe in themselves. She was telling her the time to love someone is not when they did all good and made everything perfect and made everything right. But the time to love someone the most is when they're feeling down, when they can't believe in themselves no more, and when they have been ripped, and when the world has ripped them all up, when they had it so hard in life, when the world has given them a hard time in life, have not given them a fair and equal chance. It's like they be just ripped apart from the world so much that they can no longer believe in themselves. She's telling her daughter that that is the time to love someone the most. And she told her, when you measure someone, measure them right. And that part really hit me. When she said that line, that part really hit me, because she was telling her daughter to make sure that you take into account all the hills, all the valleys, the hills, and all the struggles that this person has went through. In so many words, she was saying to her daughter, when you measure someone, think about all the lows they've been through, all the lows, the hills, and the valleys, and all the troubles and all the struggles that they've been through to get to the point of where they are at now in their life. She was telling her that take into account and think about all that when you measure someone. She said that taking that into account, that's how you measure someone right. She was telling her that when you take all of that into account, that is measuring someone right. All the hills, the valleys, the lows they've been through. We think about all the hardships, all the pain, all the agony, and the hardships they have experienced in life. How they always kept getting knocked down. They can't get ahead. They can't get up. They always get knocked down over and over and over again, and it'd be staying down, and it's hard to get up. She was telling her that make sure you take all of that into account when judging someone or creating your opinion, your narrative, and your feelings about that person. She's saying once and when you take all of that into account, that is how you measure someone right. And it's true. She was telling her daughter, when someone is down, you don't knock them down no more. And that is so true. That's a true old saying. When someone is down and feeling bad about themselves, you don't knock them down no more. You don't make them feel worse than what they are already feeling about themselves. And she's telling her daughter, Beneatha, that she was telling her daughter, Beneatha, that about her brother, Walter Lee. She's saying he's down right now. Don't knock him down no more. She was saying like he's already in a bad state. He's already down. So he's down and feeling bad already. So don't knock him down anymore. Don't knock him down no more. And she's telling her that her brother had a hard life and been through a lot. So she's telling her to take all that into account when judging and measuring him as a person, as a human being. Yeah. And she was saying to think about all what she told her when she was saying to think about all of that. She's telling her to think about all that when you measure your brother as a person. And it's true. I believe it. When someone is down, don't knock them down no more. I repeat, do not knock them down anymore. When someone is feeling down and bad and they can't believe in themselves, they don't believe in themselves no more, and they lost all faith and hope, do not knock them down anymore. Again, do not knock them down anymore. And do not write up a person's life story, because you never know when someone is going to come back up again. So all because someone is down, that person might not stay down. Things don't always stay the same. Things can change. Miracles can happen. So at one moment, a person can be down, and the next, the person can come back up and be over top and ahead of you. So never write off someone's life story. Never write off and decide someone's life story, because you never know when that person is going to come back up, or you don't know when that person is going to come up. So you cannot decide. So you can't write off and decide the ending of someone's life story. You cannot decide. You can't figure out, assume, and decide no one's ending. You can't decide the ending of someone's life. I'm going to get out of here because I went through a certain situation with my family members where at the time I was down. I didn't have a job, no income, no money, and my car got messed up. I was feeling down and bad about myself. At that time, I did not believe in myself. During that time, I did not believe in myself. I had lost all faith and hope in myself, in my gifts, in my abilities, and in my beliefs. My beliefs in myself. I just lost it. I lost I lost all faith and hope in myself. I did not see a bright future for myself. I saw my future as being dim and dull, and me never getting ahead, me never making it, and achieving success, achieving my dreams. And during that time, my family members was knocking me down more. They were scolding me real bad and knocking me down more, making me feel really worse and more bad about myself. They were just scolding and fussing at me real bad. Knowing that at the time I had no job and no income and my car got messed up. They weren't taking all that into account. They just kept it down to me more and more and more. And I was like, do these people want me to lose it? I was like, did my family want me to have a nervous breakdown and go off or kill myself? I was really saying that to myself. I was saying, do my family want me to kill myself? Just go off and just go crazy out of my head? Go crazy out of my mind? Just lose it or have a nervous breakdown? I was like, do my family want that to happen to me? Because they kept scolding, fussing at me, and downing me, downing. It was downing and putting me down more and more and more. I was already down, and they was knocking me down even more. So with the way they was acting, talking, the way they was talking and acting about me, the way they were talking to me and acting about me, it felt like I know how it feel. The way they was, the way they was talking to me, the way they was talking to me and acting about me, they were knocking me down more. Because I was already feeling bad about myself. I did not believe, I was feeling bad about myself, and I did not believe in myself. I lost my beliefs. I lost every sense of believing in myself. And I was down already, and they kept knocking me down more. the way they was talking to me and acting about me and expressing their thoughts, feelings, and opinions on me, they were knocking me down more and more and more. But I came. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor, baby. I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter and a survivor. I came back up. I probably surprised them when I came back up, and the way how I came back up, and it's like I got stronger. I got more strength. I know I surprised them. They didn't see it coming. Me getting back up and gaining more strength and getting stronger and being stronger. That was the biggest shock of their life. They got the biggest shock of their life when I came back up. As soon as I came back up, they were shocked. I got a job working, entrepreneur. I'm on here. I'm on YouTube. I got a podcast. I'm making music. I'm entrepreneur, self-employed, independent. I'm not worrying, asking them for nothing. Ask nobody for nothing. I'm independent on my own, and I distance them. I stay up to myself. I made plenty of videos. I made videos talking about my families. I made plenty of videos talking about the history and the issues of my family and all of the dysfunctional characteristics and ways of my family. I talked about all of the dysfunctional mess in my family and the issues. And I talked about why I distance myself and I don't deal with my family. I talked about all of that. So go back my past videos to find that out about my crazy toxic family and why I don't deal with them, why I distance myself. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to end that. I felt like when I was going through my struggles, my family was not measuring me right. They was not trying to measure me right. All they cared about was just knocking me down more. All they cared about was knocking and dragging me down more. Like I said, I'm back up. I don't care. I'm back up. I'm back up. I distance myself away from them and I don't deal with them. I'm happy being away from them and not dealing with them. I'm happy not dealing with them. I'm happy just being off, alone to myself in my own solitude, in my own little world. I'm happy being like that. But Raisin the Sun, that was a powerful message, powerful lines, and powerful message. When you measure someone, measure them right. It stuck with me. And before I judge people, I'm going to think. I'm going to say, well, I don't know their history, or I'm going to think about. If I know the history, then I'll think about all what they've been through. But if I don't know the history, then I'll think and say they might have had a bad past, a lot of downs, more downs than ups, a lot of hardships. I'm going to think about all of that when I take into account of judging and measuring someone. Yeah, I'll take all that into account when I measure someone. And you all should do the same thing. You all should take all that into account when you're measuring someone. Take all that into account when you measure someone. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. I'm a cow, subscribe, like, comment, share, turn on notifications. If If you like this video, then please give it a fat thumbs up. And I appreciate all the love and support. I appreciate all the love and support. And I will see you all in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your elevating day, because I'm going to enjoy the rest of my elevating day. Bye, chosen ones. Bye. Bye-bye. I'm out. I love you all. One love.